Who on the KVJ Show is the biggest Super Bowl football maniac here? Big football fans. Virginia, Jaybird Denny's. Denny's has a sports-themed shirt on today as well. Just to let people know, he says, I just hope both teams have fun, is what it says on the front.
Well, he's our leader. He's the champion when it comes to the worst knowledge. He's the one to beat, technically.
Okay, yeah. Are we trying to get the lowest score here?
Well, whoever has the lowest.
Possibly.
And again, your fun Super Bowl shirt says what?
My shirt says, I just hope both teams have fun.
Yeah, that's good.
So good.
It's a nice thing to wish people.
It's good.
Honestly. All right, here we go. A couple questions. We'll start with Virginia. We'll go to Jaybird, then Danny's. Super Bowl trivia here. What team does Jalen Hurts play for, Virginia?
I didn't realize the caliber of these questions.
What?
Jalen Hurts plays for the Philadelphia Eagles.
That is correct, yeah.
In your face.
Okay, Denny's. We have a ringer.
Wow.
We
I thought they
have
were
a
gonna say,
ringer.
What's a touchdown or something like that?
This bit's going to hurt.
How many points is a field goal? That's what we thought we were walking into.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah, no, it might be a little specific here. All right, Jaybird, your question is, what is the last name of the two brothers who are playing in the Super Bowl on opposing teams?
McGnomes? McGomes?
McGomes.
McGromes?
McGromes.
Are you trying to say Mahomes?
Mahomes?
Mahomes. No, it's not Mahomes.
Aren't they brothers?
He has a brother.
But he doesn't play football. He's annoying on TikTok.
And riding a tail coat.
He just has a brother.
Coattail.
I knew McGomes.
Yeah.
Mahomes.
Yeah.
Mahomes and Mahomes.
The last name you're looking for is Kelsey.
Oh, yeah, no.
No idea. No idea the Kelsey brothers. Okay. All right. That's nothing for Jim.
Oh, my gosh. Hopefully,
Sounds made up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you calling Kevin?
No, it just sounds made up. I know it's real.
Okay. Tell me this, Denny's. What team did Kansas City Chiefs coach Andy Reid previously take to a Super Bowl?
Mountaineers?
The Mountaineers. That is a great guess. Would that be Appalachian State or West Virginia?
West Virginia.
A college team went to the Super Bowl?
Are they a college team?
Look, don't let it get in your head. That's a trick question.
I can already tell these are hard to begin with.
That question
You're
was
right,
layered.
You're right. This is a trick question because the correct answer is the Eagles, the team he's now facing off against is the Chiefs coach in the Super Bowl.
I have an idea. What if me and Denny's played against Virginia? We're a team versus her.
Bring it.
Yeah, we can combine
I
efforts
think you're
on
both
this.
going to lose. I actually want to find out who's worse. We just don't know. I think we know Virginia's going to win. We're just trying to figure out who's actually worse.
The battle of the awful.
He's trying to get data.
But you're adorable, the two of you.
Yeah.
All right, just as expected, after one round, Virginia's the only one with a point. All right, some more Super Bowl trivia for you. Round two here. Virginia, what city is the only one that has had 4 major sports teams in a championship game in the same year? What city is the only one that has done that?
That's pretty easy.
What is your guess?
You know this?
I do, I think.
I'm thinking.
1980?
I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
What do you think, Virginia?
Is it Tampa?
Is it Tampa?
Oh, 80. 1980? Oh.
I think we're all kind of dumb. I think all the questions are for the people in the Super Bowl, right? Are these Super Bowl questions?
They're Super Bowl football kind of questions, yeah.
Tampa.
Sorry, bro. But honestly, you have no room to judge.
If you had to guess, what would you say, Bird?
It would be Philadelphia.
It is Philadelphia, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
1980. You had the Phillies in the World Series, the Eagles in the Super Bowl, the 76ers in the NBA Finals, and the Flyers in the Stanley Cup Finals, but only the Phillies won their title.
And that's the only reason why I knew that question. Come on.
Okay, I see. I see now.
Yeah, see, Philadelphia, you're saying Tampa. I don't think we get the game.
And I was not watching them in the 80s.
I knew the answers are all going to be awful, so I'm not disappointed. I knew they wouldn't make sense or be good, so we're right on par here.
And you're right. I have no business calling anybody out.
I'm the best we got, and I'm terrible.
Oh.
Yeah.
I couldn't even wrap my head around that one.
Mountaineers?
It's like a word problem.
It's a word problem. Stop hitting me with math, Kevin.
Yeah.
Okay, Jaybird, answer this question. What team's former owner actually gave the Super Bowl its name?
Oh, it's the Eagles.
It's the Eagles.
It's the Chiefs.
It's the Chiefs.
Dang it.
It was a 50-50, you dumbass. Every answer can't be the Eagles.
I love birds.
It was Chiefs owner Lamar Hunt. He saw his daughter playing with a Super Ball, and they got the name Super Bowl out of that.
Huh.
Like the Super Bowl is actually in the NFL Football Hall of Fame.
Now that's a nugget.
It is a nugget,
Bring
isn't
that to your Super Bowl party and flex.
it? Okay, I'm going to try to maybe get to Denny's level here on this question.
All right.
It's just a yes or no for you, Denny, so don't blow this one.
It's tailor made for you.
I was gonna guess Eagles on this next one, but if it's a yes or no, I'll change it up.
You can still guess Eagles.
Yes, Eagles.
Was the first Super Bowl a sellout?
First Super Bowl sellout. People hear about it yet? Yeah.
Old timey.
I mean, it was a telephone call, I guess.
What?
They're letting everybody know that there's a game. I don't know. I would say
Newspaper, printing press.
I'll say sure. There's a lot of people there.
So
Sure.
The one question you might have gotten, he's not going to get.
He said sure.
it's a bloodbath.
It sounds like there probably was a good turnout.
Man, this is going so terrible.
But is it? I'm having fun.
Oh, that's great time.
Yeah, 30,000 empty seats at L.A. Memorial Coliseum for the very first Super Bowl. Can you imagine that?
Dang.
I wonder how long it took for them to really get it cooking. Is it 7 years after?
It was, they started to slowly, year after year, it kind of got there. So, in fact, the first game, the first Super Bowl they had, they put on one tape and somebody recorded over it. So, I mean, that's how low priority the Super Bowl was. I don't even think they have the complete game start to finish. 'Cause somebody-
Wow.
Yeah.
Disrespectful.
Okay, Virginia's the only one that's gotten even one right out of 2 rounds here. Let's try one more. What do you think here? We'll go to general knowledge here for Super Bowl stuff.
Okay.
This is where we shine. This is where we score.
Okay, I'll even make it fact or fiction, just hoping that maybe on a 50-50, you guys could get one right.
Thank you for your kindness.
Okay, Virginia, for the first 3 Super Bowls in Miami, there were no tickets. Is that fact or fiction?
Wait, what?
There were actually no tickets. Anyone could just walk in and sit anywhere they wanted free of charge.
For the first 3?
First 3 Super Bowls that were held in Miami.
Fact
Yeah.
or
You
fiction?
just walked right into the Orange Bowl and said, hey, I'm going to sit there, and you can sit there. And, yeah, that's how it all worked out. Is that fact or fiction?
That's got to be fiction, right?
It's crazy.
It's so crazy.
But is it crazy enough to be true?
Damn.
Well, I mean, you just found out that the very first Super Bowl had 30,000 empty seats.
Right, but the first 3,
Yeah.
Well, the first 3 that were in Miami, right?
it had
Yeah.
to get a little mo, right?
I mean, it was not even around back then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say fiction with confidence.
You are correct.
Oh man.
She even guessed.
What's the score?
You now have 2. You got 2 out of 3, Virginia.
All right, I feel good
Yeah,
about
which that score is really kind of a lie because you did a lot worse in my mind than 2 out of 3.
But this is me and Denny's 4th quarter, and this is where we come back. Football talk?
Okay, yes. In fact, for the first 3 Super Bowls, ticket prices, including the 1968 and 69 games at the Orange Bowl, were $12.
Okay.
That's how much you had to pay. Okay, let's see if Bird or Denny's can get one right here when we do fact or fiction. Okay, Bird, the first 3 Super Bowls weren't even on TV in South Florida, even though the game was being played here. Is that fact or fiction?
South Florida loves sports. I feel like they definitely televised that. It has to be Kevin Fiction.
Kevin, fiction.
Wrong.
Bird is
Well,
going
you're
to.
right about wrong.
Yeah, it's a fact, actually.
Dang, 0 for 3?
Live TV broadcasts for the first 3 Super Bowls were blacked out within 75 miles of the Orange Bowl. Fans who wanted to see the 68, 69, and 71 games had to book hotel rooms outside the no TV zone in Fort Myers, Fort Pierce, and Orlando to watch it.
Weird.
Denny's, if you get a point, we can hold our heads high. If you get a point.
We could share it.
yeah. we share this point.
Okay. All right, Denny's, what do you think about this? Final question here. Despite strong viewership each year, no Super Bowl currently ranks in the list of the top 10 shows of all time. Is that fact or is that fiction?
Out of all the Super Bowls, none of them are in the top 10 shows of all time.
Not at all. Fact or fiction?
It's got to be fiction, right?
Yeah.
I would think so, yeah.
Denny's got one right.
Oh, we share the point.
We did it.
Big
so
D.
we answered a lot of questions. Virginia is the best at knowing the Super Bowl. Jaber is the worst. Denny's actually just beat you.
We share that point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Danny.
It is fiction. Of the top 10 most watched American television programs of all time, 9 of them are Super Bowls.
I felt like they had to be.
Yeah.
They had to be. That's so gigantic.
Massive.
Yeah, Super Bowl 49 had 114 million viewers. So.
And which one are we on right now?
We
Like
are
LV7 or something?
Is that
I don't know.
58?
53 or
All right.
59. I don't
Okay.
know.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
LV, blah, 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 blah.
LV something.
We know it's got an LV, but beyond that,
LV 50 or something.